Hey everyone, I'm making one of my favorite main dish meals, but yet it's a soup. It's a Japanese udon noodle bowl, and it's filled with delicious ingredients like shiitake mushrooms and udon noodles and steak and spinach. I think you're going to really love it. You'll be able to find all of the ingredients very easily, and you can find the udon noodles most of the time in the Asian aisle of your grocery store. If not, you could find them online or substitute them for another noodle. Please enjoy the video. I hope you get to make this really soon and have this be one of your new favorite meals. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please do. I would love it. And please don't forget to hit the like button too. It really helps my channel. You'll find the ingredients listed below in the description box, and you'll find the full recipe at Diane's World Cooking on Facebook. Thanks for watching. I'm going to make 4 cups of beef broth. You can either do it this way, or you can just buy a container of beef broth. Peel and thinly slice a very large carrot. Make sure it's really thin. Now I'm going to start cooking my udon noodles, and I'm using about 8 ounces of that package. Next, you're going to get your scallions ready, and you're going to use both the white and the green part of them. Make sure that they're washed well and trim them up, and then just start chopping. Chopping at a diagonal is even prettier, but I didn't do that. So put these aside. I have 4 ounces of fresh shiitake mushrooms. I'm going to get rid of the stem because they're always too hard. I cleaned them up a little bit with a paper towel, and now I'm slicing them really thin. Everything in the soup has to be thin so it cooks properly. Now chop 2 garlic cloves really fine. Here comes the ribeye steak. Now this is a very expensive cut of meat, and it always has some fat on it, so get rid of that fat. This tastes so great because it's marbled with that fat. Make sure this is really thinly sliced. Add your beef broth to a soup pot, and then you're going to add your garlic. This is going to give this broth really beautiful flavor, and the chili flakes give it a nice little kick, but it's not too hot. I'm going to add a mixture now that's going to flavor our soup even more, and we're going to add soy sauce, and we're going to add honey to this, and some sherry. You want to use a dry sherry too, and these flavors together are just unbelievable in this soup. A lot of Asian sauces or mixtures have an equal amount of 2 or 3 ingredients, so I'm doing 3 tablespoons of my dry sherry with the 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce. Now I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of honey, and make sure you get every bit of it because a lot of it can stay on the spoon. Mix this up really well, and sometimes the honey stays on the bottom. So now I'm moving my broth over to the side, and I'm going to saute my carrots and my mushrooms in just a little bit of oil. Then after they're cooked a bit, I'm going to add that beautiful mixture that we made. And make sure you scrape that honey. You can see it sunk to the bottom. Get every little bit. Just cook this mixture for about 2 minutes. You don't want to cook it too long, but you just want to get those flavors in there. Now we're going to add this to the broth. And boy, this is the start of a beautiful soup. You'll want to put a lid on this now and bring it to a boil. We need to do this because we want to put our steak in next, and we want to make sure that it's cooked really quick and fast. Cook the beef for about 2 minutes. You just don't want to overdo it. And once that's all done, then you're ready to add your udon noodles. Now I let them sit. I could have rinsed them, but I just stirred them in the broth and they loosened up. Now it's time to add your spinach. Add the whole 6-ounce package of it. It's going to wilt down, and make sure it's baby spinach. And now here comes the scallions. We want to mix everything really well. We've got all those noodles in there, and basically the heat from the soup and the broth is going to totally cook your spinach. Your soup is just about ready to eat now. I would take it off the heat. I wouldn't let it overcook because it's so good, really fresh. Serve your soup in a really deep bowl. I'm getting the noodles out first, then I want to get some of that great broth and a lot of those nice vegetables. It's time to eat, and you might want to serve this with both a fork and a spoon, or even with chopsticks if you have them. This is just wonderful. I'm loving it, and thanks again for watching.